lifestyle and different types of videos. So do all different types of beauty related videos. I'm just gonna give you guys a quick tip just to start off. Go ahead and subscribe down below and give this video a thumbs up because that would really help me out and I'd really appreciate it. I felt compelled to record this video. If you read the title, then you know what I'm about to say. How to make your eyeshadows more pigmented. I know I myself used to rule out certain eyeshadows because I felt like it wasn't pigmented enough, but over time I've learned that some shadows, and actually I prefer shadows this way, that you have to build up. Some shadows requires layers and that is actually a good thing. I used to just want to have the color that I see in the pan right then and there on my eye. When the shadow is that way, I find that it ends up being harder to blend out. I threw out some eyeshadow palettes I probably should not have thrown out, but that is not really why you click on this video. You click on this video so that you can see how to actually make it more pigmented. 2 things that you must do, in my opinion, to make your eyeshadows more pigmented, and I'm going to show you guys. So I'm going to show you guys on one eye what I do, and I'm going to show you guys on the other eye what I used to do and what most people do, and the reason why you may not be seeing the color payout that you're looking for. And I guess we'll do a comparison. Whenever I'm doing my eye looks, I tend to use the same eyeshadow brushes because I haven't really made the splurge on eyeshadow brushes yet, and I keep saying I'm going to do, but I keep pushing it off. When I'm doing these eye looks, I always have a microfiber towel, and this one's just a little dirty because I just did my makeup and I had to wipe my lips and stuff like that. But anyway, I always have a microfiber towel on my lap because with the microfiber towel, if I want to use the same exact brush in between, like let's say I wanted to use a yellow first and then I wanted to dip into blue, I don't want to have yellow on my brush when I dip into blue because I'll end up blending in green, and I don't really want green. Let's say I don't want green. I take this microfiber towel and I literally rub the brush onto it. Right now you're not gonna see anything because this is a clean brush, but I rub the brush onto the towel until I don't see pigment on it anymore, and I move around in spots until it's like faded out. So I'm starting out with my eyebrows already done. I am going to take the towel, however, and wipe off if I have anything here because I do not want any makeup to be on this eye. This is going to be the eye that I demonstrate how most people do it already and basically what not to do. I don't want to say it's the wrong thing to do, but it is the wrong thing to do if you want to actually have a lot of pigment show up. So this eye, I do still have concealer on from my eyebrows. Also, please excuse my nails. I know they're horrible. Anyway, so I feel like I may not be using the best palette for this because this palette does give amazing payoff just straight out from the pan, but I'm going to use it anyway. For some reason, I'm compelled to do a very bright look, so I'm going to recreate this look from Instagram. I'm going to grab my e.l.f. blending brush. I'm just going to go into the red color and go straight into this area doing a window wiping motion. And already you can see that the red is definitely showing, but I'm not going to go back into the palette. I am just going to leave it just like this. I'm just going to use whatever's on the brush right now to keep going back and forth, and that is all that I'm going to use. This is what I used to do, guys. I'm like, no lie, this is literally what I used to do all the time. Like I was shy and I did not want to go back into palettes over and over again. So that's that. Now I'm going to wipe the brush because I want to use this exact same brush. I used to have a ton of these exact same brushes and I don't know where they went. I can only find one. So now I'm going to take pink. It's definitely on my brush, right? And I'm going to go right on top of that to blend it out. And already I feel like I've lost the red. I've also done this backwards. I should have definitely started with pink. Okay, for the sake of my mistake, I will go back into red to put it on top of where I lost. And I'm going to go just a little lower, just to try to get that red back a little. And I'm really trying to concentrate it right here because I really want this to show through as much as possible. Okay, so now I'm going to start on the eye that how I usually would do this. I already have some concealer underneath my brow from when I cleaned it up, but I am going to put a base on. Most people would use a lighter concealer from their, like a nudish kind of concealer, but because I like my looks to be very, very vibrant, and I like for my looks to show the exact color of what I want, I use the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Milk. And this is a creamy but tacky kind of product. It's not watery at all because it's literally like a soft eye pencil. And I just rub it all over my eye. And with my pinky finger, or whichever finger I feel like it, I soften out the edges. And in turn, like, I just tap it all over my eye to really get it in. And I do not set this with any powder because I honestly feel like setting it with powder takes away from what it does. I don't know. I just don't. So now I am going to do the same exact steps of what I did over here, starting with pink. Because I have this concealer base, I cannot automatically go in and just start rubbing like that. I have to first pat it down and then rub. So I'm just stippling it on right now. And already it looks way more pigmented. And I'm going in for a second time now. And now I'll begin rubbing. Third time. I feel like there's not enough over here. So let's tap that on. Go around. And then now rub. And this is just to get the edges to be a little smoother. Okay. Now already you can see a very distinct difference. But I'm also going to do the same thing with the red. Just put the red a little lower. Got the red there. Gonna bring this a little lower. I'm going to dip again. And this is what I mean by I wish I had a smaller brush. But I am going to buy them. You know what? I'm going to do that today. And now I'm going to rub. Well, blend the two. I think I want that a little more pigmented in the center. So I'm going to go in one more time. Not the center, the outer corners. Sorry. And again, to go in one more time for the inner. Okay, already there's a very distinct difference, and just for difference's sake, once I'm done with this eye, I will wipe this eye off and do it the exact same way that I did this one, just without the base, so that it's not biased. I don't want this to come out like, oh, I was purposely trying to do this eye, I messed up. I'll wipe this off and then I'll go ahead and doing the whole patting motions all over again, just without the base, to show you guys. I am going to take a different brush. I'm going to take a packing brush and go into yellow. I'm going to start with this eye again. So I'm actually going to try to get as much on this brush as possible. Just going to rub it on there. See, it's definitely on there. And because I don't have a base or anything on there, it's very chalk-like. Like, it's not, there's nothing for it to stick onto. So it's like I'm literally just, like, I can see it flying off. Like, there's nothing for it to stick onto, so it's literally just kind of flying around. I'm going to take orange on this more compact what is this, like a crease brush, I think. I'm going to take the palette that was really good to this look on, the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I'm going to use their orange. The orange right here is literally just one swipe. A lot of people tap the excess off like that. I don't do that because I feel like you're basically tapping off the pigment. Like, it is a powder. If you're tapping it off, you're taking off the pigment. So I'm going to take this and try to soften out the edges. There we go. Way softer. Now I'm going to take this packing brush again. I'm going to wipe it. And I'm going to take, back from the Box of Crayons palette, I'm going to take gold and top it around the top of the yellow. So now I'm going to do exactly what I just did to this eye on this eye. Tap that right there. Already there's such a big difference. That's just with one. And once, remember, I cannot go back and forth like this because this, I do have this creamy product on there. So this is my second time going to yellow now. And remember, this is basically layer 2. Okay, I think 2 layers is good enough. So now taking this brush again, I'm taking orange and I'm first going to tap it into place on the 2 corners and then slowly try to blend. Take again. That's good enough. The difference I'm going to do with the gold, pick up the gold. I am also going to spray it with my setting spray. Second dip. And I feel like going one more time. Alright, that's good for me. Alright, so for my under eye, of course, I am going to put some of this on there. That is pretty harsh, so I'm also gonna grab some pink. I'm going to take this brush. This is pretty big, but it's the smallest blending brush I have. First, press it down a little bit and then blend. So for this eye, I'm going to do the exact same thing that I just did. I'm just going to go into it once and swipe around. First with the red. And this is not the best comparison because I do already have concealer underneath my eyes from when I did my under eye. So, from when I did my makeup. So, I guess. I'm gonna take the pink now. This is the final comparison before I put on any eyelashes or any eyeliner or mascara or anything. This is the comparison. I don't know about you, but to me this is a very, very drastically big difference. Also, I've noted that this eye does not have as much fallout, and actually all the fallout that I did have has been able to be brushed away. However, over here I have fallout from the gold eyeshadow all over here, and it won't go away at all even with me brushing. These are the steps that I take to make sure that my eyeshadows are very vibrant and the color payoff is there. People also have said that this palette is really good with color payoff, and I will agree. But as you guys can tell, I did the same exact steps on both eyes. Yes, the pigment is there. I'm not gonna say it's not there. However, I also look like, this looks like I've gone to sleep and I woke back up and whatever has rubbed off on my eye has rubbed off on my eye. This is so bad. I'm not even going to finish this. Not even gonna do the under eye because it's a disaster. So I honestly feel like I've demonstrated enough. The most pigmented part of this eye is because I sprayed the brush, and even that's brought about separation. Like, it's separating. This video was just basically just trying to show you guys how to make your eyeshadows pop, how to make them vibrant, how to make them pigmented, how to make them show through, whatever you want to call it. I look so crazy right now, but I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up because it's obviously intrigued you. I know it was informative, so I hope that you took something from it. Subscribe to my channel because I do, of course, do videos like this all the time. Like, I do videos to show you guys what to do and what happens when you don't do it, how to do it, and so on and so forth. Give this video a thumbs up, comment down below what you guys think about this. My socials are right up there. Go ahead and add me on them, and I will see you guys next time. So until then, stay true, stay you, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye. I remember everything. Know that I'm watching. I remember everything. Just know